Hi, I am Gingerless Naps. I am the founder, headmistress, boss of Sin City Burlesque here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I want to talk to you a little bit today about the cost of burlesque. It's always a joke in the industry that strippers spend their money on boobs, cars, and houses, and burlesque dancers spend their money on costuming. Usually we end up breaking even once it's all said and done, because once we're paid, the money tends to go back into costuming. I have anywhere from 8 to 12 girls full-time in Sin City Burlesque, and then 3 or 4 more G-string performers or guest performers. We all dance in ballroom shoes, which tend to run, the cheaper pairs tend to run about 85 bucks, and the really good ones that will last you a while are usually around $125 to $150. All the girls are required to have at least one pair of nude and one pair of black heels, and then as they wear them out, they start using those to rehearse in. The girls are dancing out of their shoes at this point. The padding wears down in them after a couple of weeks, and your feet start to kind of slide around in the shoe, which makes you really unstable when you dance in them, so they're putting padding in the soles of the shoes. The shoes are just starting to wear out. The inside edges of the heel cups on them start to fray and cause big holes in the satin. It becomes a mess. Also, the costuming. Usually the girls will spend anywhere from $50 on a really, really cheap costume that they found a really good deal on, to $150 on a costume. I know myself, my one Swarovski set cost me, like at cost, not the labor, we're not talking about the 40 hours worth of stoning, but cost me about $500 for the set. I use it in a lot of different things, but it's still very expensive. We are known for our big group numbers, Vegas-style group numbers, where we have anywhere from 5 to 12 girls on stage at the same time. When you add in the cost of their shoes and the cost of their costuming, a 3 to 4 minute group number of, say, 10 girls usually costs us in costuming around $1,500, $150 a girl. It's really, really pricey. The girls get paid well per time that they're on stage, but we're booked maybe once a week, that kind of thing. Just recouping the cost for the costuming, the shoes, the props, is very expensive. Just in eyelashes and hairspray alone, you got to be making a couple of grand. So what we're doing right now is we're doing an Indiegogo campaign to try and raise a little bit of money so the girls aren't paying out of pocket any more than they already are for new shoes and some costuming supplies. We're not talking about professionally made costumes. We're talking about bra and underwear sets and stuff like that they're buying cheaply off the rack, and then stoning, feathering, fringing, putting appliques and sequins on, all that stuff. And so we're asking for your help. I really want to be able to pay the girls really, really well per time that they're on stage, and they are paid well every time they step on stage, but you don't realize how much of that goes right back into their costuming. So in order for us to keep up with the costuming and the shoes, we'd really love some help with that. If you could just spare $5, $1, the dogs are kicking off, a little bit here and there will really help the girls sparkle a little bit more on stage and be more secure in their shoes. So I'll be posting a link for Indiegogo and our campaign along with this video, and any little thing can help. There's great perks for donating. I think the perks start at $35 or $25 even, of signed pictures, all the way up to an evening out with cocktails with the girls for you and a friend, on stage seats at our September show in Bogarts, personally choreographed numbers to a song of your choosing. There's all sorts of great perks, so we're not just asking you to give us money for costuming and for nothing in return. You're actually getting great stuff in return. We've got about 45 days on this campaign, and we really need to hit about 2,500 so I can get a couple hundred to each girl for new shoes and costuming. And like I said, a pair of shoes, a cheap pair of shoes, costs around 85 bucks, and they need black and they need nude. So that right there is taking the bulk of the money, and then what's left will go into costuming needs. So any little dime you can spare would help tremendously, and we'll be seeing you on the Indiegogo campaign. Thanks, guys.